my name is Ian Fox-Williams and welcome to the Law of Tort on the LLB degree here at Kaplan in partnership with Birmingham City University. The Law of Tort is a very important module on an English law degree, and on it you get to learn about civil law. The law of negligence, for example, in which we all owe each other a duty of care. A duty of care to keep me in each other's considerations when directing our actions. So you will learn what happens in English law when a defendant is negligent and does not think about other people and they're caused an injury. So you will learn in the Law of Tort about what duty of care is, what a breach of duty is in English law, and also what causation means, how you can create a link between the defendant who allegedly caused the negligent act, but also the victim. You get to do that in the topic of negligence. Another topic that you'll also look at in the Law of Tort is Occupiers Liability. Now, Occupiers Liability is one of my favourites, and it's very much based on two pieces of legislation, the Occupiers Liability Act 1957 and Occupiers Liability Act 1984. So what it does is it creates legal duties upon landlords or owners or controllers of property to anyone who comes onto that property and is injured. It's a land-based tort. You will also learn in the Law of Tort about the module trespass to the person, assault, battery and false imprisonment. These areas are not just crimes in English law, but can also, if funded by a claimant, can be civil cases as well against the defendant. You will also learn the law of nuisance. We're all supposed to be able to enjoy our land, but what if someone is using their land in a way in which it's interfering with your right of enjoyment? What's the law around that? So in the Law of Tort, you'll get to see about what someone can do in a reasonable way to enjoy their land and not interfere with other people. So to recap, you'll study larger topics such as negligence and more frequent and smaller topics like trespass to the person, occupiers liability, nuisance. You'll also look at vicarious liability, and that is where an individual will be liable for torts they commit, but they won't be paying for it. It could be their employer. So there are certain things in which we will have to prove that the employee did during the course of employment to make their employer liable and hopefully get more money in compensation. So the Law of Tort is a very diverse area, and I'm sure you're really going to enjoy looking at these very different areas of English civil law.